Hello, how is everybody doing? I'm not here for another day of trading. Super excited. We are back, guys. Ready to make some money, all right? Let me know where you guys are watching from. I'm delighted and so glad to trade with y'all and for us to make some money together, right? Doesn't get better than that. Let's get straight to it right now. Okay. What are we seeing in the market? Quite interesting. A couple of things are happening right now. All right. So what is eminent before our very eyes is that this right here was the closing price. And as soon as the Asian market opened, there was a spike reacting around to fill this gap. This was a failed breakout on the 5-minute. We're going to go back there. The market went back to retest that area as soon as the market opened. Why was that? Possibly there was a liquidity that needed to be grabbed there and the market went right straight to it. Then it rejected handsomely. Not a perfect rejection. It rejected there, came back from a little range here with a lot of craziness going on, a lot of gaps and just a lot of choppiness, a lot of confusion. And it break past this area, came back down into another resistant area, and now is currently close to its open price. A lot of things has happened already. A lot of things have happened. At the moment, let's go to the 5-minute to try to see the bigger picture of what is happening. On the 5-minute, we see a lot of choppy price action. From the London trading hours, the market has created this range and had like a higher high, and the market eventually went high. So what is interesting is that it's established a strong resistance and support area, and this movement happened, which is the fake breakout and inducement candle inducing the buyers thinking was going to go up. And the market came right back into this area, and this was the closing price. Guess what happened? As soon as the market opened, it went up to grab this liquidity and rejected and came back down to its open price. Right now, nothing is clear yet. Nothing is clear. There is a lot of choppiness. So we are just in the zone of it. We can't make any sense of anything yet. However, there is a stronger bias to the upper side, right? If we look right here, the market before it closed during New York, we keep having upper high, higher highs. It has more of a buying pressure. The buying pressure kept building, and liquidity has not been grabbed all the way to this level. So there could be a pool of liquidity at the downside. It could draw price down to eventually go up. That is what will likely happen. There's a pool of liquidity to the downside. So price is likely to go down. But here's the dilemma. The dilemma and what I'm grappling with is the fact that we are seeing market structure is giving all these higher highs and liquidity that has not been grabbed. On the other side, when we look at price opened with a strong buy, and it went up to 9 pips or 90 points. That is quite interesting. That is a puzzle, right? Why did the market open with a strong buy pressure? Is it trying to tell us something we might not? Something that might not be obvious to the eye? Is it trying to tell us that? Is there something the market is trying to tell us? Is that something we can deduce from the fact that price opened and went all the way to 90 points up, right? Because that's something we're making out of that. In as much as we are seeing the pool of liquidity from the 5 minute to the downside. But if you ask your boy Arnold, I'm going to tell you, I don't know. I don't know right now. We kinda in the whiff of things and everything is onto for the grabs. We can't tell what price is gonna do. And remember, we are not gamblers and we are not people that are ruled by our weakest link, right? Our emotions. We are not emotionally led. So we did not try to make things to happen in the market. We followed through with what is happening. So we kind of react as events are unfolding in the market. We don't chase things. We don't try to make things to happen. Yep. So we are not gonna do anything now. We're just gonna wait and wait for the market to give us something to work with. All right. So we're gonna sit on our hands for a moment and see what happened. But right now, in terms of determining the bias or where the market is going to go, I am not too sure. There is an element of me that want to say that price is going to go up. And there's another side of me that want to say that feels like price is going to go down. So I'm torn and perplexed between two opinions. And that is why I'm saying, I don't know. Remember, I told you guys that whenever we are trading pairs, it is wise to look for the pairs that are correlated with it. Because this somewhat suggests where price is going to go, right? And among correlated pairs, there is always the leading pair. And based on observation, GBP/JPY has been the leading pair for the most part. But today, they are leading to the upside, but the gap is not a huge gap. So when there is no huge gap, it means there is not a distinctive pull to carry the other pairs along, right? So with that being said, we can tell there is no clear signal on where price is gonna go. When we don't know what is gonna happen, guess what? We do nothing. I mean nothing. All right, boys. What do you guys think? Boys and girls? What do y'all think is likely to happen? What do y'all think? The meantime, let's see. Beautiful. A lot of gaps are happening. I don't like when we're having those gaps. I don't like when we're having those gaps. All right. Interesting. Look at what is happening. But looking at the chart objectively, right, we can see that the sellers are influencing where price is going to go. When we look at the amount of buying, the bias that is showing, We got a couple of buyers. Overall, everything seems right. You look right here. The market was trying to go up. The buyers was trying to take over, but the sellers were like, no, we're not letting you take it up. The sellers kind of, they fought and they won the battle. They won the battle and they took it down. The buyers were like, you know what? We're not going to give up this quick. They're putting a fight. They're putting a fight. They had a fighting chance. The sellers came. They were still trying to control everything. And the buyers fought. They came right here. They were like, you know what? We are tired fighting. The sellers took over and they've been in charge ever since. Coming down, created a beautiful gap right here. The market drawdown came to fill this gap. And the buyers was trying to take over the lead. And right here, we see this strong buying pressure. But the sellers was like, you know what? Not now, not now. They came in, boom. And we are trading close to the open price. Nothing is clear at the moment. Awesome, awesome, awesome. We are here. Nothing that catches the eye yet. But the sellers are exerting more control. I'm leaning 60% more to the sell side. That is where I am. What are y'all thinking? Are you guys going more, leaning more towards the sell side, or you guys are leaning more towards the buy side? As of me, it's gonna be the sell side now. 60% towards the sell side. I used to be 50, but now I'm going 60. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Interesting. Nothing that catches the eye here. We are back to the original price. So I'm thinking the market makers, they are trying to load in orders. The bankers are in play now, fitting in orders. Silently, it seems like nothing is happening. A quick lesson, but guys, whenever everything seems to be slow, like it seems like the storm is coming down after we had like a huge turbulence right here, and right now it just seems like the storm is calmed down. The market makers, they're putting in orders and they're plotting their next move. When the storms get quiet, know that there's a possibility to have a bigger move straight in one direction. At the moment, Alrighty, all right. Interesting. Couples noticing a couple of things. Kinda nothing is happening yet. I wonder what is going on. I wonder why everything is quiet in this market right now, making me not to be too happy. I'm a little bit perturbed by the way things are slow in this market. I don't like it. If you ask me, I don't like it. I'm not too happy about it. Not too happy. Interesting. Everything is so calm. I don't like it. I don't like it when it's so calm. What is going on? That's what some of you be like. That's why your ass can freaking trade, because when things are just calm like this, you freak out and you start doing the most. But guess what? When it happens like this, you can be angry about it. I'm not gonna tell you not to be angry, not to be frustrated about it. You're human. You can be frustrated about it, but do not let it make you make rash and stupid decision. Okay? Take some chill pill and relax, and let the market come to you. The market makers are showing us a lot of things. When we are seeing this gap, this is the market maker footprint. The market makers, or the banks, institutions, the others, these are the traces. They've been around, they're trading around this area, they've been trading around this area, they've been trading around this area. This is like a whole institutional arena. This is where they have decided to fill their orders in this arena, right? No, I don't want that. So the institution, that is the area of play. That is when they are comfortable to do business. And we can see those gaps happening all around. Oh, guys, look. Oh, no. Now that is what the hell is that? Is it that bad? All right, guys, the drawing is not working for me. So we see all these gaps. These are institutional footprint, right? They are footprint. They are present. They are loading their orders. Anything that is happening now is the institution loading their orders, and they are very much present today. We see a lot of gaps. All these gaps, those are institutional footprints. Why are they too present today? Why are we having a huge institutional presence today? And they are constantly filling their orders close to the open price. So a lot of things, that is what is going on now. They are filling their orders. From now, we're going to start seeing the story unfold. But at the moment, institutions are in play. This market now belongs to them. They are calm. They are putting their stuff quietly. Nobody seems to understand what is going on. And we are just sitting there as well. We are just sitting there as well, waiting. Waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. We can do nothing. We gotta wait. We gotta wait. That is the most we can do at the moment. Just wait. Just wait. Waiting is a game we are playing right now. Interesting. We are waiting. Look at what is happening. No clear sign of direction. Everything is still quiet. This is when strategies are being made, when everywhere is quiet. Now that they have accumulated that order, let's see the next move. They've accumulated that order and they're going to start now unfolding the story. And once they are completed filling the orders, we have to pay attention as to where they go, right? Most likely, they will not go to that intended direction, because what you got to understand, the market is about mispricing, right? If mispricing was not the very nature of the market, trading would be easy. If there was not mispricing, it would have been easy to predict where price is going to go. So mispricing is intertwined in trading in the market, and that is what makes it hard. Because to make money in the market, it takes a couple of things. You should need to know if the market is going to go up or is going to go down. But that is what it is not easy to know, right? And the complexity of the market is that that information is not plain to us. But we can by experience and understanding how price move, we are able to deduce a lot of things. You look at that movement that is going, that is a quick move after the institutions are filling their orders. My question is this the intended direction? But if you ask me, I don't think it is. Most likely they could come back in this area. Then based on what happened right here, we can make sense of the overall direction of this price. We can't ignore this area. We can't ignore that area. Yep. Let's make it right. This is the 5 minute support. This is the 1 minute support. I think the market could come and play around this area, maybe come here and still get some this fill, or yep, possibly when it comes around that area, That could be a sell to the downside. I'm not too comfortable. Not too sure. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. Seems like it's not gonna be an easy read. Is this the real direction, or this is a false direction? We always have to ask those questions whenever the market is playing out. Is this the intended direction, or is this a false direction? It seems good. It seems wonderful. It would have been a good scalp for scalpers. If we're scalpers, the moment the market broke there, that would have been a good entry. Stop loss right beneath there. That could have been a good scalp for scalping. But we are not scalpers. We are not scalpers. Let's look. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see what the market gives to us. We are waiting with open arms. All right. Interesting. We are seeing the story being unfold before our very eyes. Is this the intended direction, or is this a false direction? That is it. That is how you look at it. Oh, a gap. Another gap created. A strong buying pressure right there. You see the little red candle in there. The sellers are like, boys, we have not completely give up on this move. We're still fighting. That's the sellers letting you know the fight is not over. We're not finna let it go like that. They are putting on the fight. They are putting on the fighting front. Let's see how long they sustain that fight. Quite interesting. We are trading live reaction to what is happening in this market. Some of you are probably losing money already because you can't sit on your hands. You are ready to go to make any moves, but now you gotta sit on your hands sometimes. For the most part, that is what trading is all about. You sitting on your hands and doing nothing. Let me say nada. The way my boy would say it, nothing. Interesting. Look at that. There's a fight going on between the buyers and the sellers. Who is gonna win this fight? At this price, you can see that fight going on. You know what? Let's see the bigger picture. Let's go to the 5 minute and see what we can deduce from that aspect of things. All right. In the 5 minute, There's a strong buying pressure, same, heading towards major areas of resistance. Is that the resistance that is occurring right now? Yep, we are in the midst of the ocean. The institutions are present right now. A lot of gaps is going on. They are present, and the present has been noticed. So what we gotta do? We gotta be patient a little bit. What is going on? What can I deduce from everything going on right now in this market? Nothing is clear yet. Is that a rejection? Is that a rejection, or that is another order being filled? Is that a rejection? Is price trying to reject from going up? What makes this area significant? Do we have a significant area? Why is that area creating a resistance? Yeah, I see happens to be within the gaps and everything. Everything now is just a mess, guys. It's just a mess. The market is just messy right now. Can do much. We just gotta wait. We gotta wait. Oh, look that gap. That gap. That gap is telling us something. The institutions are still present, and there is a strong selling pressure right there. They're trying to take this thing down. That is what we're seeing. That is what we're able to deduce. You see the gap that was created right there? Not too good, not too good, not too good, not too good. But it's telling us the institutions, they are present, and their presence has been noticed. You're wanting us to know you're around, right? But we know you guys are there. The institutions are there. That's a presence being noticed there. They have there's a strong selling pressure right now. Strong selling pressure. Strong selling pressure. Is this a retracement or this is a continuation? Which one is it? You tell me, chat. You think this sell is gonna follow through and go all the way down, or this is more like a retracement? What do you think? Let me know what you think. You're not gonna let me talking by myself. You better say something, guys. Say something. What do you think? Is this candle? Your boy's hungry, guys. Your boy's hungry. Look at me yawning. But I gotta shop and make some money. We're not staying out of this. We gotta be here. We're not going nowhere. We're here. We're here. And we gotta get some squeeze out of this juice. And we're not gonna let it go until we can squeeze everything out of it. All right, boys and girls, we are here. That was not a strong follow through. It's apparently the market came back to fill that gap. Is that what happened? It seems like it came back and filled that gap. That gap was a magnetic force. It's like a draw, right? It's like the market is like the policemen, they go to the crime scene and they feel like they still have something left at the crime scene, so they're going back to collect more evidence. That's what happens when there is a fair value gap. The market is drawn to that area to kind of balance or to fill in orders. That happened right there. It was a fair value gap, these two and this gap. So it is going down. Was this the fake direction? Now that the market has established this area, seems like it's gonna be a long night. Seems like it's gonna be a long night. Nothing is clear. Nothing is clear yet. All right. Interesting. That came back there. What is going on? What can we deduce from everything that is happening? What can we deduce? The market did not go past this area. This is a strong area. And we see the market has not gone all the way to this area. Is this a lower low? Is this showing us that there's a strong selling pressure? What are they doing? Is this an inducement bar? Are they trying to induce sellers to be like, we are going down? Then they go back up, inducing more buyers and coming down. So let me put my predictive hat on and see something. I can predict two things is going to happen. A couple of things. The market could do a couple of things. And I might be completely wrong. The market might come down from there to here, right? Go back. Go back to there. Not all the way. Go back to there. Then come back. Then come back. Come back down. Let's see. Might come grab all this liquidity right here. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. I don't know. What do I know? Let's see. All righty, what is going on? What is going on, boys? What is happening? The market came down and is right there. Is this the move? That's a gap. This is a good opportunity for a short scalp. Should we take a little scalp? Should we go for a little scalp, or should we just be patient and just wait for it? All right, let's be patient. Let's be patient. See if the market is gonna give up after this. This was a move. This was the move. It's a breakout. Is the market gonna come all the way down? I am thinking it's gonna go a little bit further than that. Is this the real distribution move? After the accumulation, the market went up. It came down, testing previous liquidity zones. Is this gonna continue further up or it gonna be further down? Is this the distribution or this is a further manipulative move? Went up, a lot of buyers got in, came back, dropped back down, filling up selling orders. This breakout here, maybe buyers, sellers thought it was a sell. It was a strong sell. They probably got in. The market went. Maybe she took the stop loss that was put in that level. You're probably gonna go back down, and the story continues. Look at that. Look at that. Is that the move? Or the market is gonna pull back from there? Is that the real move to the upside? I don't know. That could be a little scalping opportunity right there. That could be a scalping opportunity right there. But it doesn't look clean to me. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm not buying it. It could still go down, so I'm not buying it. Okay, interesting. The market is going down. I might be right. It might come back down. Trapping and grabbing all that sell liquidity before eventually going up. Why is the market just going back and forth? So, buddy, what do you think, right? When the market get close to its open price and it keeps going up and down, like buying, sell. When the market is in a situation like that, where it buys and they sell, it goes up, come down, goes up, come down. It's almost seeming like a point of confusion. What is that insinuating? What does that really mean? What is the story behind that? What is happening? Is it like they lack direction, or is it more like orders are being failed? What exactly is going on, buddy? Yep, this is a classic manipulation. The market is literally faking traders from both buyers and both sellers, deceiving them in terms of what direction is going. This is likens to liquidity collection, right? This is a liquidity collection kind of going on right now. And yep. So, they're absorbing orders from the institution. In this scenario, you don't want to be in this. You don't want to be in this noise. This is not your cup of tea. This is not going to play out well for you. Don't participate in this. Stay out of this by all costs. Stay out of it. All right, stay out of it. This is kind of an engineered confusion. Some of you feel like the market is random, right? This is randomness going on. The very nature of the market is an engineered confusion to fill in liquidity. They are feeding liquidity on both ends, the buy side and the sell side. That is when you come into those complex scenarios when the market is feeding liquidity from both sides. Sometimes it can do it like 4 times before eventually giving you that distribution. These are the little complicated, complex moments when everything is not clear. So right now, you don't want to do anything in this market right now. This is a typical engineered confusion. The price goes up, price goes down, and the average joker is going to think, oh, this is randomness. No, it's not randomness. This is an engineered confusion by the market to grab liquidity, right? So Don't fall for it. Whenever you see all these things happening, the market is going back and forth, there is no clear dominance being established, you don't have to do anything. If you ask me, my prediction is I think price might likely come back to this area. This is like liquidity, and go past that and induce more sellers and eventually going back up before coming down. I think the overall direction is to go down. There's been a strong selling pressure, but the market is not just going to be clear. They will do everything to twist the cloth and hide their hands, so to speak, and fake out a lot of traders and before eventually heading to that direction. But all these things is developed with time and observation and stuff like that. Hey, thank you for watching. Where are you watching from? Tell me where you're watching from. I would love to know. And are you a new trader? Are you actively trading? What's going on? I'd like to know. Talk to me. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Nothing clear yet. Nothing clear yet. Coming. Scrub this liquidity right there. And it's going to probably come back down here. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see how it plays out. Let's see how it plays out. Difficult situation. A lot of people, this looks like it's little. I can tell you, if you want to imagine the amount of money that has been lost in this area, it's going to be a lot. Because when it does that, retail traders, right, they dump money. They will think the market is going to go down and they will buy it and they will put a stop loss there. It comes, it grabs it. When it does that, buyers be like, oh, it's going to go up. Guess what? It comes back, it grabs a stop loss. It does this again, they'll be like, oh, finally, this time around, it's going to go up. Guess what? It comes back, it takes them out. So just this move, people have lost a lot of money. It looks like nothing is going on. But trust me, people are losing a lot of money. But we're not going to be one of them. The market will not use us as a liquidity provider. We refuse to be used as a liquidity provider. We're gonna be more meticulous and calculated in the way we trade. Remember, we trade with discipline, patience, and precision. So we're not gonna be in a hurry to do some dumb things. Now we ain't gonna do it. We're gonna wait for it. We're gonna wait for the market to unfold. We're gonna wait for a clearer picture of the story to be told before we can do anything. And the clearer picture is that we're gonna wait for the market to distract, to misdirect, to manipulate before we can start thinking of considering getting into a trade. You know, and sometimes those are things people fail to understand, is that the market is designed, is engineered to confuse you and to confuse me. Nothing is done to make it clear. There is an engineered confusion in the market. But with time, we try to learn it and we try to look at that. Look at that. It's getting to that level. This is a level. It could just come here and just reverse and go back. That could happen too. But I'm thinking it's not just going to come and reverse there. It's going to come. What is going to happen? This move is like, it's coming here. It knows a lot of retail traders. They will probably be like, they'll probably want to buy at this level, right? Like support. And they will expect price to go back up. So what the classical move for the market would be, they will come and break this line. Makes people make sellers feel like it's gonna go down and it go back up. But if you break this line, the buyers will buy, it will come and grab that stop loss, and at the same time, it's gonna induce sellers to think price is gonna go further down than before it actually goes up. That is what I'm thinking. That is what I'm anticipating. I could be wrong, but let's see how it plays out. This is trading. Trading is not a zero-sum game. It's not a game of certainty. We are dealing with a lot of complexity, and it's an uncertain environment. But the way you deal with uncertainty is that you are comfortable being wrong. Okay? If you got a big ego, you want to be right all the time. And when the market goes against you, you start crying. Oh, you start feeling sorry for yourself and you start throwing tantrum and you start over trading because in your mind, you want to be right. But trading is not about being right. Okay? You could be wrong in trading 70% of the time and still make money. But it's all about discipline, risk management, and probability. Once you have all those things, those are the things that you can manage and control, right? So let's see how my prediction go. But I'm thinking, I get it sometimes. Even right there, it's not a bad idea because it was all the way up there, and I said it was gonna come back down, and that came. And look at that. Look at that. I might just be right. I don't know. So right now, this candle is a lot of retail traders would think the market has hit support. They will go in for a buy for the market to go back up. But guess what it's going to do? It's going to come back a little down, be in that position, right? It's going to come back down, taking the stop loss. This is stop loss hunts now. It's taking the stop loss of people that got in there. And now, guess what happened? Once this candle goes right, when that breakout traders will go in for a sell. And that is when the story become interesting. And I'm thinking it will not go for a sell. It will come, get them. It could go further than this, get them thinking, oh, I got this, is going to be a long sell, and eventually go back up. That is what I'm thinking. Interesting. Let me know what you guys are watching from. You got any question, anything you want me to, any question you want to ask? You got some things that you would like to know. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now, a lot of breakout traders will be like, price has broke through that level. And they will be like, I'm going for a sell. And they will put a stop loss around that area. But the market might use that as an inducement. Look at that. It can just use that to induce them and go back up for the real move. But let's see how it plays out. Let's be patient. And I'm thinking that is already happening. If you can see, the sellers, the buyers are kind of introducing themselves, right? You see the little wick, the buying does the buyers telling like, hey boys, you know what? We are trying to reverse this trend. And the sellers are still there. Let's see how it plays out right now. What is happening in the average retail trader's mind is that they are getting in for a sell. The buyers who got here, that stop loss is being hit. And the market now is likely going to go back up. And that was the intended direction of the price. Interesting when you can see these things and understand that the market is engineered to get us confused, right? And we get to see the players in the market. Because the market, anytime you win, somebody else is losing on the other side. So you got to kind of think the way they think and do something contrary to the way they do. And that's why we are upwind traders, right? We go against the wind. We try to figure what everybody's trying to do and we do the opposite. Look at that. Look at that. That is rejecting around the line applauded. Is rejecting around there. It could go past this slightly, but now the story is coming more interesting. People that got in for a buy, the stop loss has been hit. The sellers are now thinking price is going to go down, but it's going to confuse them. It could go back up, go back down, and give a lot of misdirection before eventually going back up. The same thing that happens here. Or we might just see it reverse and just goes up all the way. Let's see how it plays out. What do you guys think? What do you guys think is likely to happen? I would love to know your analysis of price as well. Interesting. I like what is unfolding. I like it. Yep. I don't think price is going to go down from here. I might be wrong. I don't think it's going to go down now. It's probably going to go down, but it might take some times and make sure it grabs liquidity along the way. Interesting. Beautiful. Oh, look at that. Did you all see that? What the hell? What the hell? Interesting. Okay. Is that exactly like what we said? So this is a typical plan. The market came back. Sellers were so comfortable. They felt like the price was going to go up. This candle went and took them out. So maybe this could be the move because it went and took them out. It took the stop loss of the sellers. And is it going to go further down? I don't think so. I think we're going to go up. Let's see. Let's see how the story plays out. Let's see. Price got a little bit deeper than what we thought it was gonna go. Okay, interesting. So he hit this stop loss. The fact is, hit this stop loss. It kind of make me feel like this trend is strong because it took already stop losses and now it's going down. That's why moral lesson: don't put your stop losses where it is eminent, because you might be used as a liquidity. Be measured when you put in your stop losses. Oh God, oh boy, oh, look at this. Look at this. Interesting. What is the market trying to do? Is it going to fill back that gap? Is that a good time for a buy? I think that's a good time for a buy, you ask me. Stop loss right beneath there. Let's see. Could there be something? Could we gain something from here? Could we gain something from here? Could we? That's our first trade for the day, but we were patient all the way. Could we get something from here? Okay. First loss for the day. First loss. Okay. Interesting, interesting. Do we go according to the plan? Was that a plan? Was that a plan? Did I stick to the plan right there? Let me see. 2 lot. Well, yeah, but didn't stick to the plan right there. I got a little bit excited, you know, that happens. That happens. That happens. There we go. Are we officially in a downtrend or not yet? Are we officially on the downtrend or not yet? All right. All right. All right. All right. Is the market telling us this is the move? This could be the move. This movement right here, grabbing this stop loss hunt move, was interesting. This could be the move, and the time, yeah, it's close to hour. This could be the move. Oh, another thing, the hour. Oh, yeah. Yeah. The hour, the hour. The hour matters. The hour matters. Let's see. We took a first loss. We took that to the chain. Our idea was invalidated. Period. No hard feelings. On to the next one. Let's see. We're not fighting it. We're not doing anything stupid. We're not rushing to recover. That is not our thought. We're not trying to recover. We are just patient, waiting for the next opportunity. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. What is going on? Are we officially going down? Are the buyers trying to take this, or everything is screaming sell, sell, sell? I think the sellers are taking this thing where they want it to go. Okay. Second entry. All right, guys. I'm thinking that's why a little bit quiet, making some decisions at the moment in terms of what is going to be required for our next plan of action. What the hell is going on? We got 32 more minutes to go. Oh, look at that. We were right, but we're just early to the dance. We were just too early to the dance. But I don't think we could have done it any other way. The inducement candle was a little bit too much. By how much? Pips move was an inducement. Yeah, up to 7 pips. Yeah. We got in here. The market broke through that. And broke through that. Is this going to be a strong move to the upside? I don't think so. There's a lot of complexity. Probably come back down. Probably come back down. With the W formation as well acting as a magnet, boy, better believe it. It's going to come back down somewhat. All right, here we got 28 more minutes. It looks like we had the right idea, but our timing wasn't as precise. But I don't think we could have done. Yeah, it was a longer drag to the downside than I expected. It was so. I don't think we gave a chance, and we gave a fighting chance, and that's exactly what happened. Maybe we could have make our stop loss wider. That is something we could have done better. Our stop loss was a little bit too close, because it was just one of those things where we're just trying out because we wasn't too sure. And yeah, and it happens is what it is. Let's see how everything plays out. Fingers crossed. I'll be back, boys and girls. Overall, guys, we had a great idea, but our timing was not too good, and I don't think it was off. I just think it's just one of those things where yup, it's just one of those things where we couldn't do otherwise. Yeah, we couldn't do otherwise. We could. Our stop loss was a little bit too close. If we had given room, maybe the normal way would do maybe 10 pip stop loss. This could have been a good trade. Right there, if we are giving it even just 7 pips. Yeah, I think that's what we did wrong. We're just trying to scalp. Not a good idea. We're getting a 7 pip wiggle room. We could have squeezed a little juice out of it. But that is not what we did. It's all good. All good, all good, all good. Let's see what happens. The market is rejecting around that area. It looks like it's gonna come all the way down. It's gonna come all the way down. Let's see how it plays out. 22 minutes more to go. We are expecting price to come to this level as well. Could be a good entry right there. Second entry right here and third entry right here. That is the way we trade. We trade liquidity zones. We don't do a whole lot of things. We don't chase price, wait for price to come to us. This market is likely going to come back down. Or it could go up. Initially, we call for it to come and to react and to go back up before coming down. So let's see how everything plays out. I would like to know where you're watching from. Please like and subscribe. We are on our road to $1 million payout. We just get started streaming, and we're streaming every day from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. That is the Asian market, precisely forex trading. And from 8:30 to 10:30, we are trading futures as well. So you're more than welcome to join so we can learn together and make this thing happen. Let me know where you're watching from. If you got any questions, and what do you think is happening with USDJPY? We are trading USDJPY only. We don't do too much. We are kinda minimalistic in our approach, and we believe in simplicity, right? We want to be simple about what we're doing. We're not trying to do a whole lot of things. So right now, the market is going back, respecting this previous support that became resistant. And let's see how price is acting around that area. From the look of things, it seems like we are about, it's rejecting, price is rejecting that area. The buyers here, they were kind of like, oh, we don't want to take this further up. And this seems like it was a give up bar. This bar was like, you know what, we're good, we're done. And sellers are taking over the range of price. Are they gonna exert dominance to taking this price down? I don't know. Let's see how it plays out. But this is an area where price could engineer confusion. If it breaks out of there, that is good. That is good. Let's see how it plays out. We're gonna wait for it to come to us. This possible entry right here. Oh, interesting. Maybe I'm missing a plot twist. something is not sitting right. What is happening? Yeah, guys, this is what trading is all about, right? People fail to understand trading is engineered confusion. Nothing is random. It's an engineered confusion. We have the market makers that is always looking for liquidity for them to fill orders, right? So they will engineer confusion as a way to drive price to setting levels to grab the liquidity that they need. And when we are reading price, we are trying to decode what is happening, right? Yeah, that's what we are trying to do. Sometimes we are unfolding the story as it's been presented. Other times there are some plot twists that happens and we have to readjust what we are seeing. You know, initially we call out this that price was gonna, from here when price was still all the way up, we're able to deduce that price will come back and grabbing all this liquidity and induce sellers, then go back up. The thought was right, but price the pullback was a little bit deeper than what we thought. So with that, our idea seems that is gonna be invalidated for price to go back up. So right now, I'm kind of thinking, is it gonna go up or is it gonna go back down? You know, but I don't know. That is a plot twist. I don't know. But however, I know if the price come to this level, that is gonna be a good buy. And if it further come down to this level, it's gonna be another buy. So with that being said, your boy is gonna wait. All right, let's look what is going on. What is going on at the moment? This is an inducement zone. I think price is gonna go back up. It's gonna go back up. It's gonna go back up all the way. It's gonna go back up all the way. This was an inducement zone. Yeah, let's see. We got 15 more minutes to go. Is price gonna come to our levels? I don't think so. This is our level right here. Sometimes I've seen it happen. It could just fall, just like a strong move all the way to our level and give us an entry. I've seen it happen. That could happen. Let's see. Or maybe today we might not have any opportunity for today. All right, it was an amazing trading day. Thank you for watching. See you guys back in the morning.